Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I'm Alice Seraphin. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. The host code for the month from November 15th to December 16th is CUN7URD, 7UR2D. There is a sale going on from the 16th to the 18th, 10% off cardstock, 15% off ink pads, excluding ink bundles or third-party inks. And if you're wondering what a third-party ink is, that would be StazOn, Momento, Delicata. So next, there are 20% off dies. I bought dies myself, okay? The only things included in the sale or that in the annual catalog, not in the mini. I have personal giveaways. I have, to my first new Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I have a set of 2 of each card designs from the October 2021 Peaceful Christmas, and everything you need to make them. I have 4 sets of Christmas DSP 6x6. That includes the Playful Playmates, the Peaceful Prince, and the Whimsy and Wonder DSP. You must order $25 or more during this sale and use the host code. I also have a giveaway of what I call a class pack and some retired DSPs to the next person who joins my team. So I'm going to get off of the whiteboards now, set those aside, and we're going to play with the paper pumpkin. I was playing this morning, so this is what I would consider playtime, and I'll show you some of what I created. Isn't that cute? I did this one and this one. This is the inside. This will be the envelope for all of them. So I wanted to show you how I created those. Exactly. So let's open up my paper pumpkin and see what I have left. This is my second paper pumpkin kit, by the way. So I already know I needed a slimline card, and this is a 6x6 square of early espresso, and this is a 6x6 square of real red. We'll be using those. I want to show you, let's see. This is going to be one, and I'm going to show you how I made this using this, which a lot of us, I threw out the ones from my other paper pumpkin. Now I'm kicking myself, but good stuff. So to make this piece for our card, that's part of an envelope, we are going to need to cut this down. So I stuck it in here like so. And I just put it in to where the paper is flush with the edge there, and I cut this off. This I will be putting in the recycling bin. So here we have that. We just turn it over. So how I did this, now I'm going to turn my scratch paper over. You can see all my lovelies. Bringing in a blending brush and my Night of Navy ink pad. I have my Stampin' Up! Ones, but they're so pretty. I don't want to change over just yet. I want to get, I need 2 more sets, and then all of these will be going in the garbage. They don't work. They work for right now. These were my daughter's blending brushes I took, because the R's from Stampin' Up! Were so back ordered. But with the great sale that's going on, I purchased dies and cardstock because you just can't beat that. And the sale for joining is awesome. Go online, check it out. You can go to Stampin' Up! Through me at aliceseraphin.stampinup.net. And oh, just so pretty. Love Night of Navy. You could use Misty Moonlight. This is a very old Night of Navy pad. In fact, it's my original one from back in 2000. What was it? I quit stamping in 2010 for some time, for 7 years to be exact. When my brother killed himself, I fell into a really deep, dark depression. But 2017, I unpacked it all. My family helped get my little stamp room together, and I was about to give it up again. When they went and got me a computer, everything to do YouTube videos, and they're like, no, you're not giving up on what you love to do. So I love my family. Oh, still need the Night of Navy. Now, I did use the Delicata ink. I will show you. I did use the Delicata to stamp the snowflakes on this one, but when I stamped them, the Night of Navy on top of what we just blended on the paper, it was so much better. So I am kind of off doing it just a wee bit. Each stamp a little different placement. Meaning where I place it. And let's see, go this way. A little bit there. Okay, all done with the blending and so forth. Now, what else are we gonna do? This, like I said, I'll turn this back over. This is playtime. My idea for these, I guess I should bring in these to show you. All right. These are all going what you would consider landscape. These two, I want to do portrait, like so. But it's going to have the same kind of feel. So I'm going to set those aside, bring these in. And let's bring in our box of paper pumpkin pieces. I know I want this with the green. I want one of those trees, or maybe 2 or 3 of those. Could use that for either one of those. Let's see. I think I'm going to do them this way. One circle will be up, one will be down. Okay, that seems good. Let's see what else we have in my box. See, this is punched from the envelope flap. Alrighty. We have 2 of those. Just looking at maybe if there's something I have not used yet. This is 2 pieces of shaded spruce that I have in here from another paper pumpkin I did. The red. This is some Peaceful Place DSP I used. Let's see, what else is in here? Envelopes. That's what I got. That's what we're playing with. What else do we have? Oh, we have an actual card base. We will use those too. But I think I have what I need right here, maybe. Okay, I know that this is going to be right there for this card. Let's get on with this card. Now, I know I don't want that little silver edge showing from the back of the envelope. So I'm cutting that off on both ends of this. Oops, needs just a wee hair bit more. There we go. And they literally are just shavings of the paper. Now I know that this needs to be at 2 3/4 right there. All right, so let's see how it looks on here, because I might do some adjusting. Yes, it's a little more on the top and bottom than on the side, so we're going to take it down another 1/4 of an inch. So, and this is my process, taking off little by little. I could always use that on the inside. Let's see how this looks now. I like that. Okay, this one, our circle is going to go to the bottom, but it appears now. Oh, actually, that's really almost perfect. Almost perfect, I say. This needs a little trimming. It looks like it might be a little crooked there. So let's see. I want to make sure that's nice and straight before I glue it down to my paper. All right, do I need a hair off? Need a hair off of one side. They both look really equal, so that makes it hard. Let's see what it measures at. Oh, okay. Well, you're going to take it down. Maybe that's what was wrong. That's still, it wasn't identically, just perfectly straight there on the cut. Now let's see what it looks like on around the edges. I can work with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so our card is going this way. I'm going to be putting the saying here. And I'm thinking, oh, we could do, no, the saying needs to be up here because of how the saying is. I'm only using the stamps that are in the paper pumpkin, by the way. This one, we are going to be stamping Peaceful Christmas Wishes. And, I didn't want to emboss anything, though I have on everything else. Why not just go with the same? And I really want this tray here, well, the one on the end, is got a little funky there. My edges are bent on this vellum. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using that tree. Let me see if I have another tree that is available to be cut, because cutting it from the middle, yes. I moved my container of tools. We are going to do a little operation on this tree. Alrighty, give it a little curve. Curvy business. There we go. You wouldn't even know it was connected to all the others. So we are going to put that there. And believe it or not, I'm not sure about, I thought, oh, I'll keep that and we'll use it, but I'm not sure, but something needs to cover up how I'm going to, okay, let's get this part done first. One step at a time. And I'm going to do this a little different by, smooth those. I am going to glue this piece down first. Maybe I'll bring some of the pretty ribbon. I just see how this is torn right here. I have some ribbon. Let's see, this is on real red. Nope, it would look choppy if I did that. Okay. I'm still thinking here what I want to do. Let's see. I could bring this in here like so, cutting it, bringing it just at the bottom. Where's my tree? Anybody see the tree go disappearing off in the blue monitor? It's wandering around. Okay, there's the tree. If I bring that just up under the base like so, and maybe put a little ribbon in it. So I am. We are going to do this. Give it a little snippet because I cut straight with I cut straight. Yeah, I wish I cut straight with scissors when I try to do a straight cut. It doesn't work. But I'll show you my little trick. Bring in the piece that you cut off. Let me do it from the white side so you can see where I'm lining it up at. Now you don't have to do it this way, but I want the ends to be relatively similar as far as the cut angles. So there we go. Now I have a piece of banner that is going to fit there, and I will be happy with that. At least I hope I will be. I'm going to stick that off to the side so I don't lose it. Let's glue this down to the green piece, shaded spruce that is. Give my little ivy bottle a good shake. And okay. And if you guys are wondering if I ever use tape runners, the answer is very seldom, especially if I'm doing something for myself like this. I really don't use those type of, I have them, I don't really use them. So I'm bringing in my embossing buddy that I made because I don't want any residue sticking where I don't want it from the Versamark. And we are going to, I'm turning it sideways. It's not smart. Let's do it at a great angle. All right. To make your own homemade embossing buddy, it's very simple. Take a piece of linen or cotton thin fabric and put some cornstarch in it. That's what I did. I have a whole bunch of them. I've given them out to friends. My aunt is one. Okay, that's really pretty. I'm going to try to be careful with the embossing powder. Okay, my heat tool does not reach into camera view, so give me a second. I'm heating it up. It should only take a minute for it to change. And heat the embossing powder. There we go. Do you see that? All right. Now my tree. Put this here, and I'm trying to, it's all on real red. Just like so. My tree is going to go up here. I'm going to put some, well, where are my gems for my paper pumpkin at? I did half of them in my giveaway for the 4 cards you get to make for the paper pumpkin, but I do have some. I just cut the sheet in half. That's where we will be applying the glue dots. Glue dots, dimensionals, all the goodies. Let's see, do I have wee little glue dots in my container? Maybe not wee little ones. Paper pumpkin, thank you very much. And how about a little silver bow down there? That will do it. Okay. From the catalog where all the ribbon is, you get 2 of them. Silver and gold. I've been using the heck out of them. So first, let's decide where I want the gems for the Christmas tree, and that will decide where I place the glue dots. We're going to do one relatively up high on the tree. Okay, and going to do one here, and then I'm going to do one right about there. Set those aside. Hopefully I don't misplace them. And now we're going to flip it over, and I lost track of the glue dots. There they go. And I have 4 to play with. So, one on the back of the gem. That just slid out from me pushing so hard. Okay, let's put you back on the opposite side. Okay, Alice, don't push so hard. And one more on this side. Gently, Alice. And we're going to pop these off with my fingernail. By the way, if any of you saw my videos yesterday, you know I am still working on painting the doors in my house. I got the laundry doors, which are bifold, all painted. I've got my husband's closet painted and his office door painted. And I have 5 doors to do front and back today. We'll see if I get them all done. I am going to put this, do I want it up on a dimensional or just flat? And I might bring some more of those gemstones in here. I'm debating. Oh, I know what we can do. I am going to tie this around here like so. Okay, we're gluing this down. I figured it out. Like I said, we're playing. So break out your paper pumpkin and play. I haven't got the latest one in. This month's, November's. I have not got it in yet. Okay, and then I am going to bring this in. Oh yes, definitely. And in the class pack I'm giving away a roll of Scotch tape. I love Scotch tape. It comes in so handy for me. Let's see. This roll is almost out. Look how much is left. However, I do have to hide Scotch tape for my grandson. Sometimes I'll go to the dollar store and I'll buy a whole package and bring it home during the summertime to him and say, here you go. And a couple hours later, went outside and his whole bike was Scotch taped. It didn't last long. Okay, we are going to... No, this is bothering me because this end should be on the other side for me. But let's just go ahead and work with it. There, maybe that'll help me feel better. And do I want it off? I want it off to the side here. And I'm going to bring in my reverse tweezers, which were out on my desk. I'm getting kind of my allergies. I stopped taking some allergy meds because I just felt I was on them way too long, constantly, every day, forever. And I just thought my body needed a break from them. And it's cold outside today. That saying, baby, it's cold outside, that's it today. Okay. That is going to help me tie my bow. Yes. Now you're saying that came with red baker's twine. Yes, it did come with red baker's twine. I have that for my giveaway. And the bow is not going the way I wanted it to go, is it? So, change of plans. We will make this bow fit the other way. I am going to tie a piece around this way. want to use those for this. Those are my good snips. I just got them in. I waited so long. Okay, so I want my Scotch tape to be right there. There's a piece on my desk. I can use it. Okay. When I put the bow on it, oh, that's not tight enough. Hopefully, much better. And we will make a bow on the bow maker. Don't want to do that way, you guys. It'll be right in your face. Okay. Around, over, or under, doesn't matter. And tie it off, and you get a great bow. That goes right there. Yeah, much better, much better. And where's that last glue dot? I know I had one. Yes, I see it. I see you. Oh, that tape was from me winding my cord there. I see you. Okay. It's going to hold that in place, and it's going to hold my bow in place. Yes. Okay. Very, very cute. Now we can glue it on. That goes in the non-recyclable. Let's move these tools out of the way. Yeah, my little basket of tools cannot be on the left. They are going to have to move right back to the white. And here we go. That part of the Scotch tape doesn't need to be on there. And there we have it. My 4th slimline Christmas card. Now for the inside, I have some pieces already cut. And I used some old Stamping Up. Shows you how long I've been stamping. Back in the 2000s, I'm not sure when they quit making this. This was confetti white, but I had some pieces I pre-cut. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to use for the inside of the card. Where did they go? Okay, we'll have to cut them again. 2.5 looks like about it, because I want to stamp on this. I mean, that is why I get the paper pumpkin. It says Peaceful Christmas Wishes on the front. On the inside, we are going to have some of the trees, the great tree stamp. We're going to stamp this down at the bottom. Set that aside. I'm not going to clean that off because I am going to be using it later. And we are going to put Merry Christmas in real red in the center. And then plop it down on the inside of our card. Now, to even go, let me close this up. And I'm going to close up this one. And we're going to bring the Night of Navy in and do this snowflake stars. Snowflakes is what they are. We're going to bring these in just to tie the whole front into this card. We are going to put a little bit of snowflakes there. Maybe some here. and some down there. Just to be fun because we can. And let's glue her down on the inside of our card. I really hope that the confetti paper comes back to Stampin' Up because I love it. Especially with the rustic card or something like this where I just love this paper. That's why I had so much of it, but I am using it up. Okay, so card 1. Set that aside and let's bring in the early espresso card base. And I know we're doing, okay, this one, the circle was, that needs to, maybe I need to put more glue to the side there. It just looked like it was not where I wanted it. Okay, let's see. I really like this plaid. The circle's at the top. So let's see, what else do I have? I think, let's see. These are the rest, this is the trees. We could put a tree down at the bottom, though I really don't want to do it like that. But it would be pretty all the way across. I wonder, don't want to waste that. Let's see what, bring all this goodie stuff in. Oh, we have that. We have some of this, some of that, some of these. There's the cards I had cut up for the inside. It's good to know, just a little late. All right, so sometimes it's just hard to decide what exactly we could do. I want to do the saying at the top this time, so the trees there will not be good, but we could do them at the bottom, which I don't like that either. Don't want to use that. The card flap, I can punch the trees. I have been doing this for both kits. This evergreen border punch, and I use the flap and I cut the trees out of it. I've been loving that. Oh, we have more trees. I don't have any more Noels. Doesn't mean I can't use the silver there. I think we might bring, let's see. Did I not figure out what I was putting in the background with this one? I thought I had, oh, nope, that's not going to be enough either. I thought I had a base for this. Well, that's okay. I've got a card front here. I'm going to be using this. This is what shaded spruce will be going. There we go. And so I know that I'm cutting this at 2 3/4, like I started with the other one. Can set that aside. And I'll have to do some trimming of my piece again. But I do have this that came out of this. So we could put that there and then maybe the tree on top. Yes. Okay. I think I'll do the 3 trees. Maybe, you think? Yes, no, possible. And if the saying, I don't have a saying that would fit in here. Probably do holiday cheer. Yes, holiday cheer it will be. So, first of all, I need to get this cut down a wee bit on the top and the bottom. So I'm taking a sliver off there. I'm not measuring. I am just eyeballing this. I'm going to stick it back on there. And oh my gosh. Perfecto. I love it. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just stamp more snowflakes and emboss them. But no, we are going to glue this down. Go with what I originally thought. I should really put some along the edge, shouldn't I? And around the circle part, through the middle, and through the woods. I wish I was going to grandmother's house. I wish I was going to my granny's house for Thanksgiving. If you could ever go back in time, if there was a way, and to revisit something in your past. Oh, I would go to my granny's for Thanksgiving. Happiest times of my life were spent at my grandmother's. Sorry, y'all. Huge family. I grew up so lucky. My grandmother had 11 children. And I can honestly say the only two I really never knew. My Uncle Tommy, who died when he was 2, and my Aunt Sissy, who died in 1972, because I was born in 1969. So my others, the 9, they made life wonderful, interesting, fun. Even the knockdown fights my uncles had when they got too drunk, wouldn't have missed those for anything in the world. Nothing. So, and the icicles, those silver icicles you can put on Christmas trees. My granny, when we were kids, she would give us all our own box of icicles to put on that Christmas tree. And by the time you got done with all of her grandchildren, and it wouldn't be just one time. Every time we went over there, which was just about every weekend, in fact, I think it was every weekend I was at my granny's, she would give us icicles, and we would cover that tree. You could not see the ornaments through the icicles on that tree. And there were ornaments on it, but you couldn't see them. They'd be hanging just everywhere. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love my granny. And I hope she's smiling up there in heaven, looking down and saying, yes, I made my grandchildren happy during the holidays. My aunts would fly in from Detroit, Aunt Judy and Aunt Alice. Everybody would be there, and we just had the best times. Give me a second. Let me keep this embossing done up. And great memories. Last year I had what you could call, I guess, an epiphany, and a moment of reflection, because my daughter and my grandson, who was 7, they were decorating my Christmas tree. And give me a second and take a drink of water. Little stuffy from my couple of tears rolling down. And I had to step back because I was going to complain like the ornaments weren't on the tree in just the right fashion. And I stood back and I thought to myself, what are you doing? This is Christmas. Let him put his ornaments wherever he wants. And I have. And do you know something? That was my favorite tree yet. And I look forward to doing it again with him and my daughter. My son loves Star Wars, and his grandmother not my mother, but my husband's mom, would send him a Star Wars ornament for Christmas. His favorite is Darth Vader. And every year, no matter what theme I choose for the Christmas tree, we put Darth Vader on there, hook it to the lights, and he says, Luke, I am your father. And that is my son's favorite. Yes, okay, we are going to use the same tree. Get a little, straighten that out some. Use the same tree. I might pop this up just because I want to, I'm not sure how to do that without putting something. Let me get another red banner out of the paper pumpkin kit. And yeah, maybe we'll do that. No, I like it in front. I don't like this gray piece at all. I had a hard time using those on my original projects. Let's see, we are going to put that across to there. Nope, we're going to bring it out. So I need to cut this right there at my fingernail mark. Great measurement, huh? Crafting should be fun. And let's turn it around. You can watch me do this again. And I'll conclude this video, and maybe tomorrow I'll come in and finish my paper pumpkin box of cards. Okay, set that aside. Yes, so what I'm gonna do is put a dimensional, rather small ones, across here. Mini dimensionals, that is. And from a paper pumpkin. Let's see. Been trying to utilize my take your pick tool more, and to tell you the truth, it's working for me. Okay, I want, let's see this. I want it right here. All right, and I need a couple more half ones really on the other little trees. Don't need much of them. Now to get the tops off these wee little things. You know what? I think I will give these cards away in a giveaway to the first person who shares and likes my video, but also leaves a comment on what he or she loved most about their childhood Christmas. There we go. Yes. I will need some bling. So I have, let's see, I'll show you the cards. Put them in a package. Share the warmth of the holidays. And where are the little gemstones? Oh, I set them over here. I'm like, where did they go? Let's put, I think we'll do one. We're gonna do 5 on this card. 2 and 3 down here. Okay, trying to line them up there so they are I like it. And we're gonna stick it on there like so. And we'll go ahead and stamp the inside of this one. Okay, now where, if I can find where I did with that. Let's see. Here we go. And let's move those aside. There's 3 of them. I'm really thinking this down here needs a little bling. So let's go ahead and put the rest of these blings on here. 1, 2. I love using all of mine up. There we go, 3. Because I always tend to have been hoarding them, keeping them from everything else. Okay. Pack that up, pack that up. Didn't use the sequence, but let's see. That's on that one. Should we use the trees at the bottom? Okay, let's not stamp. Let's use the trees since I cut them out. Punch them out, rather. Let's glue these down at the bottom with the plaid up. Yes. And we are going to bring in the real red. Merry Christmas. And we will bring in the snowflakes in the Night of Navy. Now, to receive these cards, you need not be only in the United States. I will mail them outside the United States. I do not mind that at all. So let's glue this in. I will be having to stamp the rest of the envelopes. I don't feel like you guys needed to see me stamp all the envelopes. But I do think that's a pretty nice Christmas card. So let me move this paper and bring in this dark, my grandson's paper. When he sees me using it, he'll be Monday. So we have, what have I made? I made these 2. Let's close the lid on that. These will be the envelopes. Peaceful Christmas wishes. We have one done with the Noel, one with the holiday cheer, and one as so. And so you'll be receiving 5 cards. For the first person to give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday season. Thanks for watching my channel. And don't forget, Stampin' Up! Is having a sale till the 18th. Great stuff and great prices too. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.